Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Peter and today I'm coming to you with another Sephora VIB sale haul. So I'm going to talk about skincare and I'm going to talk about some makeup items. So let's dig in. First thing I'm going to talk about is this Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I've never used Sol de Janeiro products before. People are talking about this Bum Bum Cream on YouTube and I just thought, okay, I will give it a try. I looked it up to see what properties this cream in particular have. There are different properties in each of the creams. This one in particular said it would provide you with moisture and a glow. I picked up this because I'm diabetic and a lot of the times a normal lotion don't necessarily work for me, and so I wanted to see if this would help with my dry skin because I find that I would have to be moisturizing many times throughout the day, even a few minutes after putting on moisturizer. And the only thing that seemed to work for me is using Vaseline, and I'll probably go over it with a scented lotion just to kind of give my body a nice smell. The cream comes with this cover on top. This is the cream. I have tried using this cream on my hands and it doesn't give me the moisture that I'm looking for. It feels very thin to me. It definitely gives you a glow immediately. After a few minutes, it definitely goes. Here, I have no lotion on. So it gives me that glow, but for the purpose that I need it, I don't think it offers that for me. I need a lot more hydration than this Bum Bum Cream is able to give. So this is the hand that's lotioned. This is the non-lotioned hand. And yes, you can see the difference. It's nice and lively, but I think this would probably serve somebody who is not in my predicament, needing something to moisturize my skin as much. It probably will work for the everyday person. This smells like it smells more like vanilla. I'm not sure how to describe the smell. So if you are into the scent of vanilla, then this will work for you. It's not a very high scented cream, but if you're sensitive to perfumes and fragrances, you might want to get a small one first to see if you can stand the scent of it, so it doesn't give you a headache or other reactions. So that's it for the Bum Bum Cream. So the next skincare item I have is the Plum Hyaluronic Cream, and this is supposed to smell like plum. I don't really smell plum. However, this is very moisturizing. It is a gel. You can see how it looks like jelly coconut. That's what this looks like. You can see how bouncy it is. It's very jelly. You can see the indentation up there. You can see the moisture. Like it's almost like water is on top of it. But nonetheless, this is definitely gives you that glow. And I am enjoying this product. It is by Glow Recipe. And I love Glow Recipe products. Like I'm certainly not disappointed. Also, one of the things about this too is that it's refillable. So you can remove the container and refill it with another one, so you don't have to buy the whole container and refill. You can just refill it with a tub and keep the glass. You snap it back in. So the other skincare item that I got was this Peace Out Acne Healing Dots, because there are times when I do get breakouts and it would just be easy to just zap. Let me show you what it looks like. There are 2 of these in there. Each one has 10 dots. You just peel off one of the dots, put it on your pimple. It's recommended for it to stay overnight. Peel it off in the morning. This should zap that zit. So it says begin with freshly cleansed dry face. Apply the dot sticky side down on your blemish. Wear for at least 6 hours. Repeat as necessary until you see your desired result. Gonna come in handy 20 dots. So let's get to makeup. So let's talk about this Makeup Forever foundation. This is a newly released foundation, and this is in the shade 4Y66. This is the shade that I'm wearing today, and I've had it on for about maybe 4 or 5 hours thereabout, and so far it's delivering. I like it. It looks natural, minimal crease in here. In the crease of my nose, you'll see a little bit of oil. I always get oily in my T-zones, and I think for wearing it 6 to 7 hours, I probably could get that. This foundation is supposed to last 24 hours, and normally, you know, 6 to 8 hours. 8 hours you're wearing it, you're at work, and so you should look great, you know. The fact that this lasts 24 hours, well, up to 24 hours. It's also a blurring makeup. It's supposed to look like skin, is waterproof, sweat-proof, blurs and covers imperfections for 24 hours. And it is also medium coverage. One of the things that I did was to build up the coverage. I wanted to cover all my hyperpigmentation. I was able to layer it. It did blur. It felt light. It still do feel light. I don't feel like I'm wearing thick makeup. This is definitely a keeper. I like it. The next foundation that I have is the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation by Danessa Myricks. This is in the shade 18G. This is supposed to give you a skin-like glow, a radiant finish, balances oil production, and it is also medium coverage. One of the things that people are talking about is the fact that this is refillable. So you just buy this part and then you refill it. You take off the refill here. You can see that color. I think that should fit me. This is supposed to give you that radiant finish. So I will try this out in another video and let you know. Let's talk about the primer that I'm wearing. I'm wearing this Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. This item cost $22. I'm mad about that. I thought I was gonna get a product that was way bigger, okay? The full size is $55, and I just thought it was just very hard to buy the full size for $55, but geez, you know, this really does feel good on my face. It blurs, it cut down some of the shine from the moisturizer. It diminishes pores and imperfections, and there's no white cast when I'm putting it on. Well, there's a hint of knowing that there's something on my face, but there's not too much of a white cast. It's there a little bit, but not too much. I like the blurring effect that I get from it though. And yes, the price and the size. This is too expensive. I mean, I think that I could probably find another primer that probably could deliver. I don't know. I just think it's too expensive. $55 for a primer. I think it's too expensive. So let's go to Makeup Forever Matte Setting Powder. It's the High Def Setting Powder in the shade 5 Sienna. It comes also with a powder puff in this cute little bag. And this is the powder puff. This comes with a cover that you can just pull up to get the product to come out and close it back down. Put your powder puff in and travel with it. There's space for it to go in. But the only thing that I find with this powder puff, you have to have a straight nose for it to really fit. It was hard to really get this point to get to the corners. However, the powder puff I think helped with giving me that airbrushed look, because the powder is supposed to give you blur, make your makeup last even longer, up to 24 hours. It diminishes pores. It is waterproof, sweat proof, smudge proof, and I like the fact that it definitely includes that puff. I have not tested it to see if it is waterproof yet or anything like that. I guess with time that will tell, but I definitely do like the look and feel of my skin. Definitely recommend it. Next item, I'm trying out this Pat McGrath blush, and this is in the shade Electric Bloom. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. First of all, this is not easy to open. I had to make sure I press the right section, which is the top line here, and not here to open it. It will not open. I had to press inside here to release it to be able to open it easily. Okay, so this is the color. It's called Electric Bloom. It's more of a coral red. It has more reds in it than pinks. It was very pigmented. When I was applying it, it just popped. So be careful when you are dipping in here at first. It is very pigmented. I picked up the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. This is the packaging. It's beautiful. So this is the inside. These are cream colors. They are eyeshadow colors. You can set it with these matte tones, and then you add your shimmers if you want. But I just think that this is a very nice color story, and each of them look like you could put this down and put that on top. Definitely relate to each other. So I'm looking forward to trying out this palette. You could look out for a review on this. Let me try this shade. Wow, it's very... I'm barely even touching it, and that came off on my hand. Look at that. I feel like I could wear this alone. This one's a little bit more hard. Look at those tones. This one looks nice. See, this last color. Oh, wow, look at that. That one's pigmented. That one's really pretty. Those shimmers are very beautiful. You definitely get lots of fingerprints on here though, but I guess we're gonna have to do a lot of wiping. The next palette I got is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette. Look at the beading. That is so beautiful. This is a kind of a soft pink. As you can see, I've already used it. I've left my mark on there. It's what I'm wearing today. It's very pigmented. I mean, when I say pigmented, it is wow. The intensity of those shimmers, rich. These two are blushes. Put a towel down when you're applying it because you're gonna have fallout. I'm so wowed by it being so pigmented that the fallout, it didn't even matter to me. Next item is One Size by Patrick Starrr Cheek Clapper. This is in the shade Rich Betch. This was just released during the Sephora sale. Beautiful. This palette has a cream blush, and it has that flap to preserve the cream and make sure it doesn't dry out. This is a matte blush. You can lay down the cream first and then the blush, set it with a blush, or vice versa. If you want a shimmer blush, you can also add that. You're getting 3 blushes basically, very pigmented. I did a review on this. You can look out for that video, and this is pigmented. Plus, I used this palette in a different way. I'm excited for you guys to see how I actually used this blush trio. So also in that video, I reviewed this powder foundation. This foundation has been on TikTok, on Instagram. People are just talking about this foundation, so I had to see it for myself. What is up with this foundation? I decided to get it and try it out, and I was, well, spoiler alert, I liked it. It is the Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder, and this is in the shade Dark 2. It looked a little bit light when I saw it. Applies a little darker than what it looks like in the palette. You can see my review on the 2 items, the blush trio and the foundation powder. The other item, guys, is the Makeup by Mario Lip Cushion Liquid Lipstick. This is a long wearing lipstick. This is Naked Spice. This is what I'm wearing right now, and I've had this on for a few hours now, and it gives me that nice nude look. It's a cream, and it's supposed to cushion your lips. It's supposed to be hydrating. It's giving you a satin finish, and it's full coverage. Guys, when I tell you that I was shocked when I was applying this to my lips, how thick the cream is. Look at that. It is very thick. I was surprised. You're getting a lot of product. Next item that I picked up was this lip plumper in the shade Plum Glow. This is the shade and this is the lip balm. It's a lip balm and a lip treatment and also lip plumping. So it does give your lip a kind of a sheen. There you see that you can see the purple tone. One of the things though that you may want to be aware of is that it twists up from the bottom. It cannot go back down. So be careful when you are twisting up that you don't twist it up too much that you can't twist it back down. This is hydrating and it definitely keeps my lips moisturized. I think that this is a very good winter lip balm. It's not too glossy and it goes a long way. My lips are very dry and even in the summer I'm always moisturizing my lips. So imagine in the winter, my lips actually peel a lot during the winter or the cold months because we're out of winter now. But even though it's spring, it's still cold here. I think it will make a difference. One of the other items that I picked up was the Rare Beauty mascara. I liked this mascara. It's what I'm wearing right now. And I definitely like the fact that it combed my lashes out and it was easy to apply. I like the way it was able to get my individual lashes coated, volumize it, and I didn't have a mess on my lower lash line, which I usually do. So I'm not sure if it's just the brush, the bristle, or the wand itself, the length of it, that helped me to apply this better. But nonetheless, this item is supposed to be volumizing, curling, lengthening, and long lasting. No clumping so far. I'm not sure if that's how it will be in the end, like after wearing it for maybe 8 hours. I have nothing that flaked off in my eyes or anything like that. I am definitely loving this mascara. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my eyelash either. And normally when I'm putting on mascaras, sometimes I just feel that heaviness on my lashes and I literally do not feel that I have mascara on, and that is just tremendous. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in and seeing my haul and learning about some of these products that I picked up. If you are new to this channel, I hope you will definitely subscribe. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. If you think that someone will be inspired by this video, then please do share. Thank you so much for watching, and in the meantime, walk good.